EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for August 31st, 2023, the final day of the month of August. The videos coming up here the next couple of days are going to be a lot shorter than they have been recently, and that's because we're having a very prolonged dry stretch that's going to last more than a week, and it's going to be a while till we're talking about rain again. So I know some of you are worried about not having enough rain, or we're getting a little dry. It's going to continue to do that. So if you have the means to water your lawn or whatever vegetation we are looking to keep going, you might have to do that manually here over the next week to 8-9 days, something like that, okay, before we have any chance of rain again. North Penn Car Wash in Lansdale, Montgomery County, Pennsylvania sponsors the Thursday video forecast. Keep your vehicle looking great all the time and stop wasting your money on those costly individual washes with North Penn Car Wash's Unlimited Car Wash Club. You can join at a very low price starting at just $13.95 per month, and it's the only place where weather doesn't matter. We're heading into that dry pattern that I mentioned in the opening, so now's a good time as any to get your car nice and clean, and if it rains and that fresh wash is ruined, no worries at all. With North Penn Car Wash's Unlimited Car Wash Club, you can stop by as often as you like within the calendar month and get that fresh wash for that one low monthly rate. They are North Penn Car Wash, 986 Sumnertown Pike in Lansdale, Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, proud sponsors of the Thursday video forecast. So we have a hurricane, or actually there's a tropical storm now, Tropical Storm Idalia. Made landfall here in the Big Bend of Florida and kind of came up the coast and now starting to head east this morning. There will be across eastern North Carolina some rain this morning in association with that. We are also going to have some high clouds that are going to be situated over the eastern portions around the outer periphery of that. That's just going to be this morning, though, and then we're going to have increasing amounts of sunshine in those areas that start off with clouds early on today as that pulls off to the south and east. And here is the NAM high-res future simulated satellite at 8 o'clock this morning, and see clouds across our southeastern areas that will go away, and then it's just like parting the Red Seas here, okay? And we have mostly sunny skies just about everywhere through the course of the day. You're just going to start off here in the eastern areas. You're going to start off with some clouds early on, and that's going to quickly erode from northwest to southeast, probably by early this afternoon. So it won't be too long before that happens. And again, like I said, it's going to be clear sailing here. High pressure is moving in here for not only today, but also on Friday. We have mostly sunny skies both days. Temperatures in the 70s across the region for most areas. Maybe touching 80 in a few spots in our southeastern areas here on Friday. But again, becoming mostly sunny today and then mostly sunny here on Friday. Saturday's going to be mostly sunny as well. We're going to get the temperatures increasing a little bit by about 3, maybe 4 degrees. But then once we get to Sunday, we're going to have ridging start moving into the region. That's still no precipitation at all this entire time. This is going all the way through the end of the forecast period, which is Wednesday, and the end of the 7-day period. So the big story here this week is not going to be precipitation, obviously. It's going to be the temperatures. This is the temperature anomalies that we're looking at starting off today with the cooler than average temperatures indicated by the blues and even some greens in here, which is a little bit more than just slightly below average. And that's going to hang with us here on Friday, but then it kind of gets near average or thereabout on Saturday, kind of a transition day. And then we turn on the jets. We get warmer temperatures coming in Sunday, and that just keeps going for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. And you get some temperatures here that are a good 7 to 10 plus degrees above average, and that means we're going to have some 90s to contend with next week. Most notably in the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Thursday time frame, I think you're dealing with a chance for 90 or better in many locations, except for maybe the far northern areas. But it's still looking like it's going to be pretty warm relative to average next week. And we're going to have a late shot of summer here, maybe even a little heat wave. You only need 3 or more consecutive days of 90 degrees or better in order to have that. And we didn't have any. In some places, didn't have any 90-degree days at all in the month of August. In the interior locations, away from the metro areas. So this is going to be a little bit of a change, okay? It's coming in a little bit late. Kids are already going back to school, and this is what you're dealing with, right? And this seems like it's typical, but it's still summer for the first 3 weeks of September, so this is not unheard of, but we will have these warmer temperatures next week going right through probably at least Thursday, and then I think at the end of the week we'll have a cold front that's going to come through. Whether it has precipitation or not, we'll see. but a cold front comes in here at the end of the week, and that's this bugger here that looks like once it gets to Friday, it's going to bring a chance for thunderstorms. We see the European model doesn't do much with it. By the way, the idea that the tropical storm Idalia is going to go out and linger in the Atlantic and then re-strengthen and make a run back of the coast is probably not going to happen. Not impossible. GFS has been showing that on some consecutive runs, and I don't think it's has much merit because we have ensembles to look at. The ensembles aren't really in agreement with that idea. The European ensemble has like 6 of the 50 members, 6 of the 50 that show that retrograding toward the coast, and only 2 of it make it to the coast. The other 4 attempt but fall short. So I wouldn't worry about any of that chatter right now. When we get into next week, if it's showing that, it's a little more plausible, then we'll start entertaining it. But right now, a 12% chance is not enough for me to really discuss it. So we're going to leave that on the back burner and discuss that again next week. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchis. That is your outlook for August 31st, 2023. Have a great Thursday.